Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Hello. Today we are going to do, for a start, it's the middle of the day. It's now 11 AM and so no drinky poos. Well, I'm drinking Coke Zero. So I may burp. But other than that, I am not drinking. If you're new here, that won't make any sense to you whatsoever. I usually start my videos by pouring myself an alcoholic beverage, but I usually film in the evening. So today I have bare nails, as you can see. Well, they're not bare, they have some builder gel on them, and they're a bit, I've only been growing my nails for a year, and I'm still pretty rough on my nails because I'm not used to having them. And there's usually gunk under them and everything else, so please excuse the state of them. They will be remedied very shortly, because today we are going to do my own nails, and we are going to do a sort of tribute to a lovely lady called Alicia, and she has a YouTube channel called GlamDragonNails. I will put a thing up here for that, and I will link her description. I will link her channel in the description. Go and check her out. She's really cool, really nice, really fun, and she is a member of Lip Smacking Nails. Now, Lip Smacking Nails, just thought I'd show you this as well, because I've made a little nail stand on the theme of Lip Smacking Nails. That's quite cool. I have another one there that you can't see because it's a surprise for somebody, so I'm going to move it out of the way so it doesn't accidentally get in shot. But yes, rambling already, and I've only just started. If you're new here, this is how things go. So Alicia runs GlamDragonNails. She also started this Discord group. Mainly it started as a Discord group. Lip Smacking Nails does have a YouTube channel. I will link that in the description below as well. And we have a Facebook page, but it's not very active at the moment. Maybe it will be in the future, and Insta and all the other socially media-y things. But the main focus is the Discord group, and we wanted a place where we could communicate, have a chat, this, that and the other, that wasn't Facebook or a Facebook group or YouTube, because YouTube, they've started making it a little bit easier again now. I think you have this community tab thing, but it's still, you can't sort of private message people and things like that. So Alicia started this Discord group. Now Discord, if you're not used to it, takes a bit of getting used to, but if you do fancy joining, and again the link will be, it'll be in the description, but it's also in my links on my channel. Excuse me. There will be people that will be able to help you through, figure out how to use Discord, and it's a really good, friendly, positive place. We support each other. We help our channels grow. We have like member spotlights, which is Alicia is this month's member spotlight. So we are trying to put her in the spotlight, basically. We're sharing her videos, making sure we watch all the videos, liking her videos, supporting the channel, trying to bump up her subscribers and stuff. And we do that. We chat, we post inspo pictures, we have tips and tricks for nail stuff, we have tips and tricks for YouTube stuff, and it's all a very supportive, happy, friendly group. It's adults only. So it does get a bit spicy in there sometimes. So I'm going to do this nail set, and it's in tribute of Alicia GlamDragonNails. So I am going to do them on my own nails because my nails were really grown out and needed redoing. And I have some dragon stickers. So we're going to do a set around these stickers. Now these nails are all my own except for this one. This is, obviously you can see it, it is a full cover tip that I have just put on with polygel. I use the polygel from Nail Couture, the bubblegum gel. And then there is, I've buffed and stuff and shaped. My shaping still needs work. They're not great, but I'm hoping they're going to look okay once they get paint on. Paint, you know what I mean, polish on. I have put builder gel on them and they are pretty much ready to go. So let's get to it. I have chosen this colour to go with these stickers, and possibly this as well, which is, I'm hoping that you can see, because is like an iridescent with a blue shift, like almost like a chameleon. It goes purple, blue. Alicia loves dragons, obviously, hence the name GlamDragonNails. But she also likes purple, but I don't have any purple dragons. I have pink ones, green ones, red ones, blue ones. I don't have any purple ones, which is a bit bizarre and will have to be remedied. But anyway, let's get on with this. I'm going to speed through this because you don't need to see me just put a plain colour on the nails. It's not that interesting. It's going to be a fairly basic set anyway. Okay then, I have decided, as you can see, to put some purple in because it's for Alicia and she loves purple. So I thought I'd better get some purple in there, or she might shout at me. I did find it quite difficult to paint my nails on camera. My eyesight is pretty bad. I'm 51, maybe 52 in another couple of months. And I've always been short-sighted, but now I'm long-sighted as well, so I'm always glasses on, glasses off, glasses on, glasses off. And trying to keep my head out of shot while I was doing this was quite difficult. So I've done, excuse me, burping, I don't like to say I'm drinking Coke. I burp in most of my videos apparently anyway. So I have done 2 coats of all of the nails. This one's a bit lumpy bumpy, but I couldn't be bothered to reshape it, to be honest, because I'm lazy. I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these stickers, obviously, and then I'm thinking possibly I might try my new Varnail chrome top coat and do some sort of frame in chrome and then glitter in the middle of it on one of the nails. I don't know which one yet, so let's get started. I do want to say as well, I know this nail probably looks a little bit odd because it's quite short. I do break it quite often, and I could have put a tip on it, but it wouldn't last because that's, you know, it's my index finger on my right hand, and yeah, I use it as a tool a lot, so you know, opening cans and things like that, so it does tend to break. That one and my thumb are the ones that I break the most, I think. my thumb is slowly getting back. I did break it a few weeks ago, but it's slowly getting there. Right, let's stop the waffle and get on with it, shall we? Yes, let's do that. So I have wiped the tacky layer off. And I am going to go with one of these. And get this. And I think I'm going to use one of these as well. These little Chinese writing things here. Oh, do you know? Get in shot and get in focus. Focus! That looks quite nice. I think I'll do it the opposite way on the other one. Always fun doing your non-dominant hand. Well, doing your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand. Does that make sense? I often curl those over by mistake when which one? I'm going to do it on that one. Wrong end. I'll just use these, I think. I've noticed that there's some of these. I'm going to put one of these on my thumb and try and get them the right way up. There's only one that size there, and there's a little one. Oh well, that's okay because I've got one big thumb and one small thumb nail, so that will work. Hair in there. Put this one over here, and I might put some gems or something up here. We will see. So that's it for stickers. I think I'm going to put some of this shimmer on these two nails because I'm going to leave them plain. I may regret this, but we'll have a look. It is very nice. And I'm going to top coat these two as well at the same time. And then I'm still going to have to top coat the others, aren't I? And I'm almost out of shot. Good piece of fluff in there. Okay, so all of these are top coated apart from this one and these two plain ones, because I am going to do, I've got this glitter out, I'm going to try and do a chrome frame and then put some glitter in it and then maybe put a dome on it, which is something I've not even done before, and I'm going to put some gems around here on this one as well, and them two will be similar. So I have these, a lot of glare there we go. These are just purple rhinestones, and these are like different shapes. Let's see, maybe a bit better on the back. There's some hearts and butterflies and rectangles and all sorts of stuff, so I'm just going to have a bit of a play about with those. I think I'm going to do the chrome thing first, so I get my little cat palette, which I used the other day and haven't cleaned off. So I have this lovely pump dispenser bottle, but the pump's going in it, and it's not that old. I've not had it that long because I replaced my other one with it, and it wasn't that long ago. So I'm a bit disappointed. So I think I might buy a sort of better quality bottle and get a sheet of this rhinestone stuff and put my own on it, because why not? Right, clean palette. Let's get some of this. This is the Nail Chrome top coat, which is supposed to be very good for doing isolated chrome. I am going to buff my nail. Should I buff or should I matte top? I think probably I should matte top. Let's use this, which is the Shege Russian Matte. the motorcycles. This is what we deal with on a daily basis here, and they do it pretty much all day, up and down the road. Most of them are illegal, and most of them are riding around without helmets on. There was one killed, was it yesterday? Day before, 15-year-old on a stolen e-bike. The person that he stole the bike off, or their family or something, chased him, and he ended up having an accident and was killed. I don't really have that much sympathy. I'm a biker. I've had motorcycles stolen. And yes, it's very sad that a young lad has lost his life. But, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess. But yeah, the person that he'd stolen the bike off, which I think was another kid, so I think it was probably this person's parent who went after the lad. But he had taken this bike by force and had slashed the owner of the bike with a machete, I believe. So this is the kind of area I live in. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, it's not good. And it's common. I don't ride my bike anymore on my own because there's been various instances of motorcyclists stopped at traffic lights and 3 kids on three up on a stolen bike come up, again balaclavas etc, and take the motorcycle by force. So I don't ride on my own anymore, which is a bit annoying. But that's how it is. So that is the matte top coat done. I am now going to get some of this chrome top coat up and put a bit on my palette and get a little brush. I am going to use this. I don't know how to say it, whether it's bone or boan or whatever, but this is the 7mm one. And I'm just going to create a little frame. It doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be any particular shape. In fact, you know, a little bit uneven and a little bit wobbly kind of works better with this. And the lamp. This is my chrome powder that I'm going to use. I'm going to try this one. Hopefully works well. We'll see. My hands come off my thing. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. I don't know whether that's going to be too light. I'm going to try the dark one, I think. Burnish that in well. I don't think that's working. Let me just buff that off. No, that's not working at all. I'll try doing it with my finger. Well, that's a fucking mess, isn't it? Okay. I had a bit of cock up there and it didn't work at all. The matte top coat that I was using didn't work, which was the Shege one. The chrome stuck to it, and for some reason the chrome didn't stick to the chrome top coat like it's supposed to. However, I have now just tried on a little nail, a little thing, and this combination seems to work, which was the chrome top coat from Varnail with the Make It Velvet from E-Nail Couture. So I'm going to give this nail a coat of this Make It Velvet. I did have to sand down the design and buff it off. I have got chrome everywhere, as usual. Do need to make sure that you get. It looks like it's got bits in it. This Make It Velvet. I don't understand why. It may be tiny bubbles, but I can't see why it would have tiny bubbles in it either. I've not shaken it. Maybe I should have shaken it. It looks like it's got like little gritty bits in it. I don't know. But anyway. I'm a devil for doing that. Not putting the lid on and then knocking it over. Do it all the time. I've got a different chrome as well. This is the Gel Lux Silver Chrome, because these two little chromes did not work very well. I think they're... is there any difference between mica powders and chromes? Because I think these are mica powders. But I may be wrong. I don't know. I got them in a load of nail stuff. I got secondhand or Vinted, I think. How are you all, anyway? The weather here in Manchester in the UK has been absolutely all over the place. It was absolutely lashing it down most of the day yesterday, and today it's bright sunshine and quite warm. I mean, it's been warm even when it was raining. It was still quite warm actually, but yeah, you don't even know what to get dressed in the morning. You know what clothes to put on. Right, so there we have that. I'm going to try again with my top coat. Making a little frame. Okay then, the moment of truth. This stuff gets absolutely everywhere. Let's give it a go. Oh yes, that's nice. It's going on very nicely. Just dust off the excess. I stuck a little bit to that chrome, but mainly in the middle. Having said that, it's brushing off as well. Can you see? So I'm going to try and do it with my finger instead, because I often find that works better. It's just brushing off again. It looks really nice, and then I go to take the excess away and it comes off, which is a bit of a shame. So any tips from anyone as to what I'm doing wrong? Need to burnish it in a bit more, do you think? Just worried that it's going to stick to the mat more as well when I do this though. And there's still a lot of it in there on the mat, which I don't want there to be. So I'm going to try and get some of this off the mat. This pump bottle's driving me bonkers. It's like 20 pumps to get anything to happen. I'm gonna have to get a new bottle, that's for sure. I'm not that bothered about inside the frame because I'll be filling the inside of the frame anyway. You see people do this and it's just perfect and flawless every time, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. So yeah, if anyone's got any pointers as to where I'm going wrong, I would appreciate it, because this is a bit of a faff, to be honest. And it's probably why I don't do chrome, isolated chrome particularly, very often, because it's a bit of a faff. But that looks okay to me now. I'm going to put some of this glitter in the middle of it. And for that I'm just going to put a little bit of base gel in the middle. And I'm going to try and pick up some of that glitter that I've just thrown everywhere. Again, you could do this with a detail brush if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. I am probably just going to tidy that up a little bit with a detail brush, get it into them corners. That one there. Try and pick some of this up. I really think it's going to let me pick much of this up, but we'll see. Oh, maybe. Yes, I think even just doing it with my finger might work better. going to cure that, and then I'm going to dust off the excess. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of a dome over that to make it look a bit like a gem, I guess. I'm going to use my gummy jelly, I think, for that. So this is a fairly thick consistency. And you can use this as like rhinestone glue and stuff, but I've got a bit much there. I'm just going to kind of almost float it on. Try and make sure that I cover all of that glitter and sort of encapsulate it. It's hard to see because it's so clear. It does stay where it's put, which is quite good. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. You're not worried about it sort of running off, running down the side. A bit of glitter sticking up there, so I'm just going to pull that in. So, ignore all the glitter everywhere, but, well, you know, where it shouldn't be. That's that. That's a little bit domed. My lighting is terrible. You can see there, it's a little bit domed, but that's how I wanted it. It feels quite nice. And now I am going to top coat it. Okay guys, so I have done the little frames on both fingers. There's loads of chrome everywhere. I'm gonna have to go and wash my hands in a minute. So all that's left to do now is add something else to this nail. So like I said, I am thinking of these little gems. Let's see what I come up with. There's some quite nice little shapes in here, but I don't know. Let's have a look. I don't know why they come in this, because they're all mixed. There's no like hearts in this one, diamonds in this one, whatever. They're all like just sort of jumbled together. I think I'm going to try maybe, oh, turn over. Oh, it's going to be one of those days today, I think, isn't it? Let me try one of those. And then maybe just some, I don't know, of that. I'm going to go for that. Oh, come on. Stay. And then get off. A couple of them. Maybe a couple of these as well. Oh, my stomach's growling again. I hope you can't hear them. Are they the same size? They're the same size, aren't they? Oh, I thought they were smaller. I thought they were bigger. Them are way too big. I think. It's caught me up that. I thought they were. So look how that's going to look next to that. Oh, it might be okay actually. Let's get a couple of them out then. Right, here we go. I am going to use the gummy jelly again. So this should be fun because it's on. I'm using my non-dominant hand to put gems on now. Joy! So I'm gonna just try and put a nice little thin line of gummy jelly across here. And now I've cocked it up. I'm not going to use that, it's not going to work. I'll wipe that off. Start again with my rhinestone glue, which is marginally more predictable. A little bit, and then we are going to try and make this look like some sort of design. I'll put that one in the middle. And put these either side. Put off. Going to need some caviar beads. Do I go for silver or gold? I'll use these tweezers because them tweezers are actually really tough to work with. They've got a proper spring on them, and you just want to go boing open all the time. That's quite nice. Let's have a look what I've got caviar bead wise, because I might even have some purple ones, I don't know. Let's have a look. Ooh, there's nothing purpley in there. I do have these, and I do have these. I think they're too pinky though, don't you think? I don't know. Do have some of that colour in there though. Yeah, I'm going to go for them. I'm going to go for them. If I can open it without throwing them everywhere. I'm having to be super careful because I've not cured these yet, this thumb yet, so. Right. Let's have a look. Various sizes of caviar beads in here. That's that done. So now I'm going to top coat it. I'm going to try and top coat the caviar beads, but not top coat the gems. Just let me tidy up a little bit first because it's chaos. If you wanted to know the colours that I used on this set, by the way, they are Shaggy, and they are M122 and M123, and then this one I don't know. It came in a set that were all kind of like sparkly, chameleon-y things, but it's just got a number on it, so I can't really help you on that one, I'm afraid. Okay, so send down this. There's the finished set. Not focusing very well, but I'm hoping you can see. And we'll see if I can get it to focus any better. Focus. So these are in tribute to you, Alicia. I hope you like them. Thank you for everyone who has watched. If you've made it this far, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my inane ramblings, because I do that a lot. I do a lot of waffle. I do also do hauls, nail hauls. I do resin stuff, so I do resin hauls as well. I make things like this nail palette, which obviously can be customized, like I've done this for myself. I make these, I've shown you that one already, but I'm doing a set of fridge magnets for someone, and this is one of the ones. Hopefully I'll have done them and posted them and she'll receive them before this video goes live. This is another nail stand that I did. There is a couple of bubbles in this because I've put these into UV resin. Obviously it was that way up. And then put these in and laid them in and got them all nice and lovely and brilliant, and then completely forgot to cure it before I poured in the epoxy resin. So when I unmolded it, this was all nice and hard, but the front was bleh. So I put it back in and cured it, but it created a few bubbles where there shouldn't be bubbles, but I kind of like it. It's quite nice. I'm trying to get the bling on that butterfly, but it's not really having it, but it is iridescent. So you can get a little bit of it there, you see. I quite like that, quite like how it's turned out. So I thought I'd show you. What was I saying? Oh yes, I was saying what I do on my channel. I do some tutorials, usually fairly basic, beginner-friendly tutorials, because I am still a beginner and I'm no great artist, so lots of stickers, foils, things like that. And dotting tool ideas and all sorts of stuff like that. We have a bit of a ramble usually. I have a bit of a ramble usually, like I am doing now. So yeah, if you like the sound of that, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell on as well, so that you get notified, obviously, when I upload a new video. I'm trying to upload every Thursday and Sunday from now on. We will see if I can stick to that. If I'm doing collabs or whatever, obviously they'll usually have a day dictated when they have to be uploaded, so that will be a separate thing. But as a general rule, I'm going to try and upload on Thursdays and on Sunday evenings UK time, GMT. So usually around 6 or 7 o'clock ish, but we'll see. That might be subject to change as well. I've been watching, does anyone watch Off the Hook? A YouTube channel called Off the Hook. It's really funny. Go check it out. Daz and Will, and Will has got like a bit of a fetish on his kitchen table. He does this a lot. It's a lovely wooden kitchen countertop, but he does this a lot at the beginning of every video, and I've found myself doing it, so I've got to stop. Thanks a lot, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Jumping back in again just for 1 second, because I just wanted to mention, in case you hadn't noticed, I have a lot of discount codes down in the description. So if you're planning on making any purchases, please consider using one of my codes. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I get a teeny bit of commission on some of them. I've actually got my first notification of a commission yesterday, it was, from Canny. I made a whopping 36p. Yay! So no, it does matter, and it makes a difference. It doesn't make any difference to you, but it makes a lot of difference to me. My dog is barking. I'm going to have to go and shut her up. But yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. So just you know, if you need anything, just check there for the discount codes. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.